Hey, welcome to Adventures with Peps. Today we are doing probably my quickest quick and dirty video to date. We are doing Scarab Swarms for the Novak Dynasty, and it is going to be a 4-color recipe. We are using Lead Belcher to give us the base silver. We're using Mechanica Standard Grey for the actual base. We are going with Orc Flesh for the green bits, and Flesh Terror Red. This is going to be the basics. Then we might do some highlighting, but I just wanted to show you this part of the process. Super easy, super quick and dirty. So, start with the Mechanica Standard Grey. I like to get the base done first, especially on these Scarab Swarms. It's going to be a very simple dry brushing, nothing fancy here. There's going to be very little fanciness going on with this paint job. Not even worried about getting everything. Obviously going to be darker underneath them. I'm doing this now. As you can see, I have to really put the brush in. Also, like my industrial wasteland grey, I don't know, burnt earth, be quite dark. So there's not much going on. Simple, scrape it over. As you can see, I have primed everything black. In the guide to building, does say to leave them off the base until you've painted them, but nah, sticking to the base, I'm good to go. And then this one. So this is gonna be probably my last painting video of 2022. Gonna end with Necrons. My goal is next year I really want to get my be painted pile shrunk a little bit. So that is going to be the goal. That's step 1 done, by the way. We're going to move on to Lead Belcher next, give my brush a dry. But yeah, I really want to start getting through my backlog. Doing alright with Warhammer 40k. I am falling behind on the Imperium magazines, sadly. So they're going to be a priority. And the Lead Belcher, we're just dry brushing that on as well. This will be a bit heavier than the grey. I want to make sure they are popping. I'm not being very attentive to them. These guys are designed to die in waves. I remember in the 2nd edition, used to be able to blow them up when they were near a vehicle. I think that was the rule. I remember when they first appeared on the scene, used to get like 1 to a base. And the very first metal Necron warrior that I had came free on the White Dwarf. That was back when Sisters were still pretty new. I think they'd just got their codex. The idea was that the Sisters of Battle had actually met the Necrons first. Look at that. Done. Move on. Imagine if that was it. 2 steps. We're done. Now we're going to do the green, which I'm using the Orc Flesh contrast. We're just going to get all the body dots, if I can. Did I get any paint on my brush? I find metallic paints, I have a strong dislike for them. They serve a purpose in a Necron army. But if you use contrast paint on them, you make the contrast a little bit sparkly, which adds an extra layer of detail. I'm going to try and get all these little eye lenses. I'm using a brush that is way too big for the job. If this looks clumsy to you, I can guarantee it feels clumsy to me. But it's working. So let's not complain too badly. So I think, what have I got coming up? Imperium, once these are painted, I think we can do issue 29 of the battle report. Needed 6 Scarab Swarms. These are 4, 5, and 6. Then I think we have a painting issue of Imperium. In theory, we've got the models already done for the battle report in that one. And then we start on some scenery. We do have a tech priest appearing soon as well. More ad mech seem to be inbound. What else? I got a ton of 2000 AD stuff to paint up. We got the Strontium dog that I did the unboxing on. We got all the Christmas stuff I bought to get the Cadet Giant model. We also have the gaming board to get on with, plus all the battle reports to do with them. So there's lots coming your way. Let me know what you want to see next in the comments. I'm thinking I'm going to prioritize the Imperium magazine because I got to catch up. But beyond that, it's going to be Judge Dredd and the Strontium dogs because those figures look cool with some slain thrown in there as well. It's going to be a busy year. It's going to be a lot of painting. 2022 actually saw me paint the most figures I've painted in probably forever, which is one hell of a claim. But I do not remember having painted so many figures in one go. I might do an end of year wrap up. Problem is, I don't actually remember everything I painted this year. Been a lot of Warhammer, for definite. I painted everything up to issue 28 of the Imperium magazine now. So to be fair, that is a lot. It's what, 20 Necron warriors, 6 Scarab bases, Necron Spider, the Overlord, the Technomancer, who else? Oh, the Immortals. Yeah, the list goes on and on. I'm not going to bore you with listing it all off. Easily done, very close to 100 figures. Wouldn't say any of them are above tabletop standard. But if you're after tabletop standard, you've come to the wrong channel anyway. I love painting tabletop ready. I love paint jobs that are quick, simple, and effective. I don't want to spend all day painting, worrying about multiple highlights. I want paint on a model. I want to be able to roll some dice, even if it is just against myself. I want to see painted figures on the table. At some point, I'm sure I'll change my opinion on that. So what is everyone else working on? Do we have goals for 2023 yet? Like I said, I've got a lot of painting goals for next year, which at time of recording is about 2 weeks away. Also hoping to push on to 1,000 followers. I recently unlocked the community tab. So I'm hoping to start sharing some more posts. didn't realize that the default setting is 24 hours. So I was posting the odd thing, thinking that it was going to be up forever, and then it disappeared a day later. So I apologize to those who responded to questions I asked. And because once it disappeared after 24 hours, I could see there was responses, but I was no longer allowed to read the responses once it had gone into archive mode. I'm hoping to make more use of that tab. I'm hoping it will actually replace my blog over at Adventures with Peps. So I've enjoyed my time blogging. It's not a busy platform anymore. I just don't think many people read blogs anymore. But community posts might work a bit better. So let me know. Would you care if I started posting book reviews in the community tab? Do you think that's a bad idea? What would you prefer to see? I'm also hoping to do a few more battle reports. I've definitely decided after the last video I'm going to stop using the GoPro. Fisheye effect is disgusting. I will have to work out a different way of doing it. Problem is I have two very good Sony cameras that are perfect for recording. I just hate having to take them down, set them up, take them down, set them up. When it comes to the battle reports, I have to do it on a separate table, which means I'm messing around with tripods and setting up scenes. It's very hard to do. I do enjoy the overhead view, but I also appreciate that you want to see what's actually happening on the table. That's what I would want to see. I assume that's what others want to see. I need to work out how I'm going to do that. Maybe it's my mobile phone rather than the GoPro. Maybe it's something else. Maybe I have to buy a third camera. I think I desperately don't want to do. 2 cameras for me seems excessive, but it has made my life a lot easier. And like that, we are done. Look at that. What time are we at? We are at 13 minutes. These are now tabletop ready. Sure, they're not going to win any prizes, but they're ready to go. I'm now going to grab a few more paints and we'll just take them an extra step. Alright, the next stage also contains 4 colours. This for the base. This for the green gems. This for the red. And then we're going to finish up green gems with this. Let's start with the rack of flesh. Gotta use very little of this, otherwise it's gonna make the grey go muddy brown. I'm not even gonna do much, just enough to pick out some of the texture. There we go. Very hard to show under my light. Got old eyes. Need extra brightness. There we go. Done. Now And to make sure it has time to dry, we're going to do the Corax white. It's going to be annoying and time consuming. Something I hate. But I'm ultimately trying my best not to overload the dots. On some of the darker green showing through. Not worried about the eye lenses, they're too small. I'm trying to make sure the white just goes on the same side. Bit too much on that one. This kind of stuff annoys me. Don't have the patience for it. Then, talking of not having patience, Mephiston red. Gonna try and use this to highlight their carapace red. Ooh, that pop's gone bad. Yeah, look at it. That can go in the bin. Let's try this Mephiston red. Look at the difference already. That's how it should have looked. Good old GW paints. Probably speed us through this section. I'm just going to pick out sections. And we will be right back. Right, we are back. And with that, the red is done. Let's see if we can zoom in a bit. There we go. Only one stage left. We are probably, what time? We're about 25 minutes in. I'm going to use a plasmatic bolt for the final shade. This stuff is a weird colour. It's meant to be for energy weapons, so I'm hoping this is going to work. Load up the brush. Drop it on. Hope for the best. Hopefully this is going to work well. If not, well, it's still finished anyway. Done. Check time. Okay, there you go. I will take some better photos once these have dried up, and I will hopefully see you all in the new year. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.